Our first music guest this morning is Jermaine Eagle, who has had an interest in music since the tender age of 13, having shared stages with some of South Africa's biggest musicians, namely Black Coffee, Nasty C, Lady Zamar, Ricky Rick, to name just a few. He's well on his way to carving a name on himself in the local music industry, affectionately known as the Diamond in the Rough. His first mixtape, was released 2 years ago. Very good morning and welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Spear.
Good, man. First of all, let's talk about your recently released project, The Life I Chose. Tell us more about what inspired this project.
The Life I Chose is an element of where I come from. So it's a very honest piece of work. And yeah, it's inspired by the struggles, you know, my challenges, growing up, how it was growing up, what I had to encounter and what I went through growing up. So I just put all of that in the music.
Okay.
And I titled it The Life I Chose because after school, I didn't want to go to varsity, you know, or go work a 9 to 5. So I wanted to actually push the music. So it's the life I chose. So I'm basically just talking about the life I chose. Yeah.
All right. And what kind of music do you sing? Can you describe the sound of your music?
The sound of my music is a bit of everything. I have R&B, soul, I have hip-hop, I do a bit of, you know, soul. I like soul and classic music. I was influenced by your likes of Michael Jackson and Lil Wayne growing up. Yeah, that's a weird combination, I know. So yeah, I just think that I try to blend all of that together, you know, and I actually like a lot of old school, so I try to bring that. So I can't really say I'm a hip-hop artist, so I bring hip-hop. I bring a bit of everything.
Sure. Yeah. Now, I understand this is your third album, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you tell us about your previous album? How does it differ from the current album, if at all?
It's not really different. I think the album Self-Explanatory is just self-explanatory. Me going into more of my situation right now. It's still relevant, it's still honest, it's still where I am, and it's still relevant to my situation right now and how I grew from the life I chose and what I had to still encounter.
So who has been the biggest musical influence?
The biggest musical influence has to be Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne and Michael Jackson.
Okay.
Yeah. Locally, yeah. Locally, I'd say Casper Nyovest. Because of his business side of everything. Yeah, I think that's about it.
Okay. Now, your first mixtape, About to Blow, was released 2 years ago on the 5th of November in 2015, right? So this date marks an important day. Why is it so sentimental?
The 5th of November is actually the date that we buried my mom.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just did that as a tribute to, you know, her, and she always wanted me to, you know, do this, and my first tape, I wanted it to be launched or released on the day that we laid her to rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm so sorry to hear that. And what can people expect to hear on this particular program?
Music all the way, like more music, like especially music videos, like visuals. We're currently working on, you know, getting visuals out, and yeah, the album is out, Self-Explanatory, so they can check that out also on SoundCloud and Audio Mac.
Oh, okay.
All right. It's just music.
Okay, are you also working on doing collaborations in the future?
Yes, of course. I actually worked with Brian Temba. He's known as Rantumeng on Movango. I actually did a song with him.
On the current project or previously? The
current project, yeah. It's titled Live On, with him and my homeboy Musanki. So, and I'm also scheduled to work with Kanye Mbao, with The Rouge, with Nadia Nakai. So there is a few things coming up.
So what do you have up your sleeve?
In terms of music?
In terms of music.
What do I have up my sleeve? Like,
what are your plans?
What are my plans? My plans are, I firmly believe that I will be one of the biggest musicians coming out of South Africa.
Okay.
So I have a lot of music, a lot of passion. I have just the hustle to get it out there. And that's what I'll show the world in South Africa.
Go get it, man. Thank you so much for chatting.
Thank you so much, Spirit.
All right, that was Jermaine Eagle talking to us about his music as well as his new project, The Life I Chose. We'll take a short break now.